YouTube. I thought this video may be helpful, showing the differences between the Fiskars axes and how we handle really large logs. I was a quarter of the way through and I thought I'd show this to you. So, as you can see here, this log is pretty gnarly. This is an ash log. We've been doing oak as well, the same size or bigger, and they pretty much have been splitting the same. So for the really large pieces, the X25 and the 36-inch Fiskars splitter don't really cut it. And then we have this little Fiskars X7 hatchet 2 to get between the logs. Sometimes there's fibers holding them together, and that's when this comes in handy. But I'll show you the comparison between the two for really large pieces and why we need a wedge or a sledgehammer. So this is a 36-inch one, and we can hack at this one all day, and it'll take quite a bit of it'll get through it eventually, but it'll take quite a bit of slices to get through it. X25 finds the same way. It'll eventually get through it if you just keep at it, but it'll take, sometimes it takes 20 chops or more for these really gnarly ones, chunks with knots in them. And then even with the MAUL, the MAUL does a better job. But what we do is we'll put the MAUL in there, we'll set the MAUL, and then this is the Fiskars sledgehammer. They call it the Fiskars, let's see, yeah, just a Fiskars, I think it's an 8-pound sledgehammer. And then we'll just hack away at this. See, overall, it does a really good job. And I split that one pretty cleanly. And then the other thing we do is just with a wedge. I don't know, we'll set the wedge. So I don't know what kind of wedge this is. Someone gave it to us. So I don't know what brand it is, but I don't think it really matters. That's how we do it. And then if there's little fibers in between, like this one I'll just split, but just to show you, those little fibers, we'll use this. And I find it easier to make one split down the middle at first, and all the subsequent splits are a lot easier. Hope that helped. The only 3 tools, if you want the bare minimum, I think, is I'd get the X25, because when you're done with these pieces, then it's a lot less weight than swinging the MAUL. But then these pieces should split a lot easier with the X25 and with less work than using the MAUL for everything. So I think the only 3 is the MAUL, the X25, get the sledgehammer and a wedge to go with it, and with these 3 tools, you would pretty much have all your bases covered. The X27 is really good too, but as I said in the other video, I find, at least with myself, I find that it cuts the same. I think if you're taller and stronger, maybe you'd get the benefit of more leverage, but I'm not that tall or strong, so I find that the X25 and the 36-inch one split the same for me. Hope this video helps. Thanks for watching. Bye.
And now he's living the life of Riley.